Now that I have the reference downloaded, what I need to do is come over here and open up my web browser. Here's the original page. I'm going to add a page in here, and I'm going to type in the field there, Kleki.com, Kleki.com. You can see it already came up. All right. Once I open Kleki, generally the default is a vertical format. What I need to do is, if I look at my usage here, what I've got is some fairly specific, simple information. I've got my hand tool, I've got my toolbars with my brush type. All right, I'm only going to be using the brush. The hand just allows you to move it around by clicking and dragging. All right, the plus is zoom in, zoom out, and then this is the undo, the last several steps. If I go to the brush, here I've got my layers. So the background layer is called layer 1. I want to put the photo layer in. So right here, where it says add a layer, see right here, if I click this plus, it adds a blank layer. But what I want to do is I want to import the photograph. So if I go to File, I go to Import, and I come over here to my photos. So here in the Pictures folder, scroll down to the image. In this case, it's drawing 23. I open that. Click Open. Now, in the app, it says as layer as image. I want to open it as a layer. So I click as layer, and then import image as a new layer, adjust the position to fit the imported image. What that does, sets it up as a default size for the size of my digital canvas here. So I'm going to click, leave it set at where it is, and click OK. Now, if I look at over here, the layers palette, here's my drawing layer, here's my blank layer, here's my background layer. I'm going to name this. Double click on it, title it background, rename. There's my background layer. This I want to double click with the stylus, and this is going to be my drawing layer. And now I've got my drawing. So I want to draw on top of the photo layer. So to do that, all I have to do first is click on the drawing layer and hold and drag it up on top of the drawing, or in this case, the photo layer. So all right, so now let's take a look at where we need to be before we start the next step. I've got my background layer, I've got my photo layer, which is in the middle, and then I have my drawing layer. I have my drawing layer right now, the opacity is at 0. So when I actually start drawing on this layer, I'll leave it at 100, and there's a preview of what you'll be doing in the next step in terms of tracing the contour lines. Now, I got to save this. So in order to save it, so that I have the information if I can get through to the next step, when I go to save, if I just go to File, Save, it's not going to save it so that it's workable. Okay? So what I need to do is, while I'm still in Kleki, anytime I need to stop, I need to come down here to Browser Storage. Instead of just clicking Save, I have to come down here to Browser Storage and click Overwrite. Current state of your image is stored in this browser. So if the browser closes, it will open up again. For example, clicked OK. I'm going to close Kleki. All right, I'm going to close the Kleki window. I'm going to reopen, and it's automatically there, along with anything that I did on the other layers. It's all still there. All right, so that's the best way to save at any time. Just come over to File, Overwrite. Okay?